where's my potatoes? All served up. Hi everybody, today I'm going to be making a beef stew in the slow cooker. I'd actually want to use some of that beef stew to make beef pies, sort of, you know, a beef and red wine pie. Well, in this case it's red wine, that's one of the ingredients. It's just that I've got these pie dishes to fit into the Ninja, so I want to play with these really, with short crust pastry. So I'm going to make a beef stew in the slow cooker. I'm going to use a Ninja to brown off the beef, but we'll go into the ingredients in a minute. So with these pies, I bought a pack of 6, but I only need 4. So if 2 of you want the pie dish to fit the Ninja, or any air fryer if you have one, then 2 are available, just as long as you subscribe and you're UK only, I'm afraid, just for postage. You know, let me know in the comments that you want a pie dish, and I'll do the wheel of names twice and get 2 of you to, and I'll post them out to you. So they look really nifty, and I will be making a vlog of the pie making side of it, so that will be fun. Yeah, and this, you know, I love a beef stew, but I haven't really made one for ages, so I really fancied it. And one of you mentioned slow cooker recipes, and I was like, yeah, I'd do a slow cooker recipe for the channel. So let's go into the ingredients. So I've got here the beef, onion, carrots, celery, a bit of flour that I'm going to add to the beef to help thicken the stew when I get to put it in there. Some butter, some herbage, some bay leaves and a bit of thyme. I want to do a little bit of mustard, a little bit of Worcester sauce, a glass of wine to bung in the slow cooker, some beef oxo, pepper. I'm not going to add salt because there may be enough salt there, but I'll sort of taste it as it goes. So yeah. Did I mention red onion? I'm not sure, but we have red onion as well. The detail of ingredients, because this is all, you could, if you fancied mushrooms in yours, or more than, you know, a larger quantity of beef, or more carrots or no carrots, it's all, you can all adapt to whatever you fancy. So let's crack on and make this stew. So I'm going to bung in the butter into the slow cooker first, because I'm going to fry off the onions and the celery and the carrots in the slow cooker. This has been heating for a while, but preheating if you like, so it won't take long for that butter to melt. While that's happening, I'm going to max crisp the beef. I've never done that before, so I'm not sure if this will work, but normally you would fry the beef sort of to brown it off on a frying pan, so max crisp should do the job. We're adding the flour and a bit of mustard for flavour as well. So I'm going to bung this beef into drawer 1 with a spoonful of mustard. I'll let it brown off first before I add the flour. It's all sort of, I'm learning as I go, you know, air fryer being a new dimension. Okay, this butter's melting, should we have a look? So when that's melted, I'm going to add the onions, the carrots, the celery and the herbs. Yeah, so I'll see you in a minute. So the butter's melted. I'm going to add all of this, the onion, the carrot. Can you hear it sizzling? This is a crock pot. Personally, it gets roasting on a hot. So it's quite effective. I had an old slow cooker that just died, so it's a crock pot. Pretty good. Let's add the herbage. I'm going to just let this kind of fry off before I add the beef and the other ingredients. With all that butter, that was 30 grams butter. It will be full of flavour, hopefully. Right, now I'm going to add this into drawer 2. I'm going to add the beef into drawer 2. So have it so it's spread out a bit. But I'm going to just put you down. Got to get a spoon. I'd like to add a bit of mustard. I mean, this is experimental, so if you're not keen on any of these, everything's optional. You can sort of play with your own fancy, you know, ingredients that you know and love. But I do like mustard, and beef and mustard's got to work, isn't it? So I'm going to let this max crisp first. Sorry, I put my teeth in. Max crisp. I've mixed that around with the mustard. Just pull this out. Just going to air fry for 10 minutes. Checking at 5. See you in a bit. I made a schoolgirl error. I was cooking the wrong drawer, so I was thinking that was running, and I opened that, and nothing. The timer wasn't stopping, so I was thinking, oh no, there's something wrong with the Ninja. Turns out I was cooking an empty drawer and not this drawer. What a wally. So starting again. Right, drawer 2. Air fry. 10 minutes. And I'll check at 5. Okay, right, correct drawer, tick. See you in a bit. Right, there's still 8.5 minutes to go, but the smell coming from the slow cooker for the bay leaves and the thyme is absolutely lovely. And it's gently frying off, I'd say. You might be able to hear the sizzle. Nice. Back in 3 minutes. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was meant to put it on max crisp. Oh, and I put it on air fry. Holy Moses. Right. Drawer 2, max crisp. Let's say 5 minutes, because this is I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Right, 5 minutes. And then I'll be checking in 5 minutes. I can hear the beef sizzling, so I wanted to check it basically before the 5 minutes are up. Smells lovely. That mustard. Where's my spoon? Yeah, definitely max crisp definitely works. Oh, delicious. Smells really nice. I might leave it at that. So that really was only on for, I mean, apart from the mistaken air fry for a few minutes and the no cooking when I had drawer 1 on, it's really only been in on 3.5 minutes, you could say. It's so quick, the Ninja. I don't really want to over max crisp it, and we'll keep all the liquid. We'll add it to the slow cooker in a few minutes. I just wanted to, I quickly remembered who it was who asked for more slow cooker recipes. Thank you, Catherine. Great suggestion. I mean, slow cookers are great. They're brilliant for, you know, making budget friendly food. So, and especially on a winter's day, nice and lovely comfort food. We normally have our beef stew with mash. So that's one of our favourite sort of side dishes with beef stew. I've already put 3 OXO cubes in here, and I'm going to add some boiling water to add some liquid to the beef stew. So let's get on and add this delicious beef. And we'll just put you down, sorry, into the beef stew. Right, hold on. Ugh. Right, let's get all the juices in. That's in the drawer. Nice. I can turn the Ninja off now. Stir in the beef. Smells lovely, that herbs, you can really hear the herbs. So I'm going to let that cook for a little while longer before I add, oh, you know, I was meant to add the flour, but I can add that. I'm going to add that now and add the liquid and just let it cook. So as I said, all the ingredient detail, etc., and the cost breakdown will be at the end. And I will be using, I'll be extracting some of this to make my pies, which I'm really looking forward to, because I've never made, not proper pies, I've made pies with toppings, you know, like you put puff pastry on the top layer, but to do one with a short crust pastry bottom and a short crust pastry top will be great. I mean, I love a pie, so that will be fun. Right, so I'm going to add some of the red wine. This will be fun. Or maybe add a bit more later. That's a bit messy. Never mind. I'll just let that cook for a bit before I add the beef stock liquid. So be back in a bit. Right, I'm just going to add the rest of the liquid and just let it cook for hours, probably 4 or 5 on hot. I'll judge it. So I'm adding the 3 beef stock OXO cubes with a little bit of water, not masses. I'm trying to read it. What is that? Oh, my glasses. I'm blind. Oh, I've got to put it down. Hold on. Right. I mean, I may add more water. Don't know. That's 1/4 pint. So I'm going to add that. That's nice and thick, actually. That's hopeful. I'll keep that there because I may use it again. A slosh of Worcester sauce. And the rest of the red wine before I drink it. I do like a red wine one. I was debating on whether to do an ale one because I quite like a steak and ale pie, but well, I like any pie. But yeah, let's just see that. I'm just going to let that cook. I mean, it's debatable whether this will feed a family of 4, but the boys aren't that keen on beef stew, so they may have something different when I don't know, when we have this with mash, in order to sort of separate out some for I'll have to double the quantities, I think, next time I make this, I think. Yeah, because it was only 300 grams of beef. I think you should have 600. But it's all an experiment. I'll definitely make this again with more quantity. So it's all a learning curve. Right, so I'm going to see you in a few hours. See you in a bit. It's been cooking for about 5 hours. I've just checked it and turned off the slow cooker because I want to let it cool down, because I'm going to use some of it for pie material and use the rest of it with a plate of mash, you know. But that's coming. So I'll taste test it when I've got the mash with it. So yeah, it's looking really good. I'm very pleased with that. Nice and thick. Actually, I did add an extra. Oh, you steamed up. I did add an extra 30 grams of flour. That the weights and stuff like that will all be in the cost breakdown, because it didn't seem to be thickening up, and that's actually helped. So yeah, that's all good. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, it's making my mouth water. Mash and beef stew, and then on another day I'm going to make the pies at the same time, but have them on another day, like maybe Monday, or you know, stick them in the fridge or freeze them. I'm not sure yet. Or have the pies first, freeze the rest of the beef stew, and have that with mash later next week. That's not a bad idea. Okay, you'll see this next with the pie making.